So what we got straight away this morning, advantage of the thermal is real thick willows here, and you can see a deer eat his horse just right in the willows, just on the edge of the willows, but it's just moved up now, easy shot. It's a doe, quite a big doe actually. Can't see any other deer with it, so it's on it, so I guess that's probably, looks ready to pop, so that'll be giving birth any time. They'll not tolerate bucks around them when they're at that stage. So I'm pretty sure there's not going to be another buck with that. It's just gone off down the gully on our left. It's only like 40 yards away. This is one of the examples of when you need to move quickly. So we've got a giddy buck here, it's a good buck actually. And he's chasing that doe around. Just would never stop. I had him quite nicely here, but then he shot off after her and then shot back again. You can see what happened here. He's gone, jumped the fence. Quite an easy shot down here, but he's not stopped. He's gone towards the riverbank. Right, I think what we'll do is we're going to drop down. The dog's quite interested down here, so we're going to drop down and just work along the front of this bank. There's always a chance that that buck could chase back in here. Probably got about 20 minutes before the joggers start to come on here, but the deer seem to have cottoned onto that, so you've got to, at the moment, I mean it's light about 5:10, really by 6 o'clock, if you haven't got your deer, you might as well sort of drift back. We're just going to have a look in the wood here, just on the way back to the car, and then as a crop on the left hand side we'll have a look in there at the side of the railway line. There's a chance we might catch one there, and then normally I would stalk for another hour and a half yet at least, but that's a waste of time now because you're just going to be bumping into walkers, which is fine. They need to be enjoying the countryside the same as we do. But the deer have cottoned onto it. Hey! Good girl. Good girl. think we'll probably not call that a cool book, eh? Wow, beautiful book. The coronets on that. He's quite an old lad. Time to go, old pal. Pretty special, stalking a roebuck in a bluebell wood. Fabulous. That's absolutely stunning morning, beautiful morning. Sort of just to explain really management. This is a sort of the castle ground as I call it, but hugely popular now, marked out for walkers. A lot of people would have said, I mean, this is a spectacular book, absolutely beautiful book, but it's going back. There's two other sort of books coming into the same sort of category, but younger and mature animals, so they're going to be hell on when they start the rut. So a lot of people say, well, why don't you leave that to spread his genes in the rut? But he's already spread his genes. He's been quite happily for a number of years now on here, spreading wild oats and enjoying himself. So time to go really, let some of the younger lads come through. It can be counterproductive. If you leave too many dominant bucks, then there's just going to be trouble. They're going to start fighting and you're going to have all sorts of issues. It's quite aggressive, you could see that, because there was another buck barking across from behind us and he was sort of quite challenging, marking up here. And then there was another deer up to the left, which you didn't see what it was, but he was sort of, you'll see in the shot, he was heading off to see what was going on there, so obviously quite aggressive. So good book to take. So I always feel quite sad really. It's a book that I've seen around the place for quite a while. You kind of get a bit of an affinity, so we're getting bloody daft in my old age, but I really didn't want to shoot him if I'm honest, but anyway, needs must, a job to do. And he says he's done his stuff, so he's had a good life, and no doubt had a lot of sex. So if you get old and have had a lot of sex, then it can't be bad, can it really? We'll gralloch him now then and get him back to the larder. I think you can probably see now that the benefits of gralloching the deer very quickly. We've got a cool morning, you can actually see the steam and the heat rising. So I'm just going to leave that there. It's really cool this morning. Let that sort of continue the cooling process. This roe is now destined for Manchester, and it's going to feature in some of the excellent dishes that Jan, who is working with us, is preparing. But I'll say no more about that because he will explain that far better than I can. But I've done my bit, so we've now got some quality, fully sustainable wild meat to go off to somebody that knows what to do with good quality wild meat. So looking forward to seeing that. A bit of news, bit of an update here. Finally, Rab's managed to track down, everybody has been asking me for years about the bone saw, the yellow handled bone saw that I actually found and I've been using for years. Rab and the team at Talon have actually got these bone saws in now, and I know loads and loads of people have been asking about them. To my mind, this is the best bone saw available. So we've now got a stock of those, so if you get hold of Talon gear, and if you want the best bone saw on the market, then give them a shout because they've got them in, and I think they're retailing them at 20 quid, so absolute bargain.